All right, Facebook.
Live.
We are live in daughter and daddy date
Date
night.
And what's important for daddy and daughter date night is that you always have to spend time with your family members. And even when I'm 15, I'm going to have a daughter and daddy date night.
Job,
When
girl.
I'm
Where are we?
15.
What restaurant is this?
Our favorite restaurant, Lucky's.
We are in our favorite restaurant. The name is Lucky's. It is a 60s theme. You can see this here. We got a lot of 60s. Yeah, you have like the little boombox here
Boomba.
that we can't even play. But why is daddy and daughter date night important?
Because that you spend time with your family, and that I don't get a few because you're always in your conferences. So
That's the theme of entrepreneurs. You know, we constantly are building the empire, working and getting things done, and sometimes we forget why we do what we do. And that's where I have my girl here that reminds me that she needs attention, right?
I don't need attention. I just want time with you.
You want to spend time with daddy.
I spend too much time with Raul, with brother. I spend too much.
So here's why it's important.
But I love spending time with my brother. It's just too rough.
One of the things that we're talking about today is the importance of remembering this age, because she is, how old are you?
9.
She is 9 years old, and I asked her, said, are you going to be willing to have a date night with daddy when you are a teenager, when you're 15, when you're 16, when you're 19? So we wanted to make this video so she could remember
I will.
that she's always going to honor daddy and daughter date night. So why is it important? See, there's a lot of entrepreneurs, Abigail, out there that are busy working.
Now?
And yeah,
At this time?
at this time, yeah,
You're
because
supposed to be sleeping then.
because sometimes we daddies, we forget that what's important is time.
Time.
And then sometimes we have this illusion that
Illusion.
if we get money and we are successful and we have the cars and we have the houses, somehow we're gonna have time. But I think that that's the illusion, because time is now. Time is here.
You spend time with me now.
And if I worked so much that I forget that the only time I have is right now. And if we forget so much that we're trying to succeed and we try to achieve so much that we forget to live today, because we're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised tomorrow. Like, I want my little girl to know today that I love her. I want her to know today that she's important to me. Not when I get paid, not when I succeed, not when I achieve this dream, right now, this moment. So daddy and daughter date night to me signifies the reason why I do what I do. If I am not taking my time, if I don't invest in my kids, if I don't invest in my wife, if I don't invest in my body, if I don't invest in the things that are important to me, why do I do what I do? Why?
Why?
So we're gonna give these people a shout out here. Chris, Stephanie's watching.
Hi, Stephanie.
My Martha's watching.
Hi, Ata.
We got Jason Bledsoe. What's going on, brother?
Hi. I don't even know you. Sorry, but hi.
We got Tina Montelongo.
Who's that?
So,
Even the people I don't know. Hello, guys.
so what will you tell the daddies out there, Abigail, that sometimes they forget why they're doing what they do? What will you tell them? Like, what's most important to you as a 9-year-old girl? Is it that we have a nice vacation? Is it that we have a nice things? What is important?
The most important thing is stop and have time with your kids, because if the kids grew up and they never had time with you, they'll feel weird when you do actually have time. So spend time with your kids now before they grow up and they're like, I don't want to go to a party. No, you're spending time with me. I'm I'm going to a party. I'm old enough, Dad. Like that. To spend time with your kids already. Because one day they're going to grow up and be like you. Because they always look up to you and be a good model to your kids.
Hear that, guys? That's not coming from me. That's not me telling her to say something. One day your kids are gonna grow up to be like you. And
You
if
better treat them good.
and if you're treating your kids as the second place in your life, they're gonna treat their kids as their second place in their kids' life. And the pattern continues to evolve. And the feeling of being not enough and the feeling of not having enough will continue to go into your generation after generation until somebody breaks it. Somebody breaks it and breaks the pattern to realize what's important is what you have right now.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Cut it, break it, flip it,
And whip it.
and whip it.
And whip it. To the magic camera.
So if some of the kids are watching, what would you tell the kids, that some of the kids that are, like what advice would you give some of the kids that are watching here so they don't forget to tell their parents to spend time with them? Because this wasn't, originally the date night wasn't my idea. Whose idea was it?
Mine.
Abigail. She was the one who said, Daddy, I want a date night with you. I wanna have some time with you. Oh, look, so many likes that we got from that. Awesome.
I would say to the kids, always remind your parents, even if it's a little one, it doesn't have to be like a date night that takes like 5 hours. But even like the little moments, like I try to tell my brother and my mom and my dad and my grandma sometimes, if she takes care of me, my family, come play a game with me. I want to spend time with you. Or like just a simple thing, like I even trick them sometimes. I say, Dad, look, there's a raccoon outside. And he comes and I try to get him in the chair. And me and my brother both try to get him down. And if he stays, then we play a game. If he doesn't stay, we still try to get him down. So
Attention, that's what you want, right? You want to be paid attention to. So
I don't want attention. I'm not the girl that likes too much attention because that just sounds like, that feels weird when I get, like when I was little I tried to get as much of attention as I could and it just felt really weird that everyone was around me and hovering around me. So it just felt weird. So now I don't even get a lot of attention and I love that. It's weird, but I love it. And then when I get attention from my dad, it's loving, but I don't really need it. Like I already have my bunny, my grandma that loves me, my dad, my mom that loves me, my brother that loves me, and my family that loves me.
what's the
and I already
difference?
know it.
What's the difference when you actually get the love and attention from your daddy?
It feels really good, like I'm with him, and like we're so close and attached to each other. But also, I also feel when he even gives me love, I don't need attention from him. Like I don't need to take, like I know sometimes he needs to have his time with me and time with the family, but also I can't take his time away from the work. He makes the time, like he schedules it because he's busy, and I just can't say, oh, Dad, come over with me even if we have call. I need to let him take his time, and when it's time for me, I love it. But if he needs time by like with his conferences and his what's it the
Next level
web
webinars.
very weird name, but
What is a webinar?
like a seminar but a web.
Nice.
Web. And
So I schedule the time with you.
yeah.
And does
So
that make you?
always remind your parents, please spend time with me. I'm gonna get older. Please spend time with me.
It's beautiful. And parents, that's your kids talking. Like your kids want to spend time with you. Maybe your kids don't know how to tell you that, and sometimes we forget. Sometimes we could be caught up in so many things. We could be caught up in expanded empire, building the business, but at the end, we forget what we're fighting for. We forget that this, like what did the guy say? One of the reasons that Abigail wanted to make this video is because it was a guy, right? An older gentleman that came in, and what did he said to me?
He said, your daughter's hug is worth $1 million.
Your daughter's hugs are worth $1 million. So here we are chasing millions, when reality is that our kids' hugs are worth millions.
And kisses.
So I'm all for the hustle. I'm all there for the hustle. I teach my clients to hustle, to do the work daily, but never at the risk of burning down those around you. Never at the risk of not making them feel like they're in the first place. Have I ever made you feel that you're in the second place?
Never. And you never forget the day nights. Because he's always with me.
And when I
He says
forget,
he's never going to let go.
and when I forget,
And he
who's gonna
doesn't.
remind me?
Me.
That's right. Build it. Build an empire. Build a kingdom in solid ground.
And he says he won't let go. Trust me. If your dad and your mom says, I would never let go of you, they mean it. They won't. Because once my dad, he said, I won't ever let go of you, and he was hugging me. I was like, Dad, it's night, I need to go to sleep. And he's like, never! And I had to try to get him up the stairs with me on my back. But I know he's always attached. And I love him. And
Love
he
you.
never forgets the day nights. And my mommy and daddy are really good, like, the time spending time with me, and they're really cooperative with those schedules, and I really love it. And my brother's always free, so I'm
Beautiful.
lucky
So
to have a brother.
don't forget, invest in your kids, invest in your relationship, invest in your family. At the end, that's all that matters.
Keep making this face.
Learn it, live it, experience it.
Love life.
Love life. Bye.
Bye, guys.